Because of everyday wear and tear from daily traffic and winter snow plows, lines on roadways usually need to be repainted every year.
You may have noticed, but that work started last week all over the state. Newswatch 16's Allie Gallo tagged along with PennDOT crews. Good morning, Allie.
Good morning, Mindy and John. So when I was doing that story in the Bloomsburg area last week, a driver actually showed us exactly what not to do: drive over wet paint. So now that that line painting is getting underway all over the state, road crews want you to know how to avoid it. Line painting is starting for the spring season all over the state. And here in Bloomsburg, road crews showed Newswatch 16 inside one of the 2 line painting trucks used in this part of central PA.
The lines wear off, and so we paint them. The roads that we paint every year.
There are more than 10,000 line miles in the 9 counties PennDOT covers in central PA. It's 4 painted lines per mile of roadway: a white edge line, a double yellow center line, and then another white edge line. After the paint goes down comes these reflective beads, which is what you see at night. It will take all spring and summer to paint the lines and beads, and even into the fall if the weather is right.
Any kind of moisture on the ground is not good, because when the hot paint hits the wet moisture, it splatters.
Like most other road work, line painting is weather dependent, but if it's not raining and the temperature is above 50 degrees, crews will be out painting lines.
Your prime day of the paint will be a sunny day and low humidity. The paint dries a lot faster.
Which means you can drive over the freshly painted line a lot faster, too. There will not be any warning signs about line painting in your area because it's a moving operation. So be on the lookout for the lead truck, the paint truck, and then the supply truck.
Our supply truck, which is the last vehicle in line, which is about 3 to 4 minutes behind the paint truck.
Because that is about how long it takes for the paint to dry. When Newswatch 16 was doing this story, a tractor trailer got in between the paint truck and the supply truck. Road crews want to warn drivers to never do this.
Hopefully you do not see the paint truck. If you see the paint truck, you are in our queue. And so the paint is more wet, and you may have already crossed wet paint to get in between our supply truck and our paint truck.
And you're not just driving over the wet paint, but the reflective beads too, which impacts how effective the reflectivity is. And again, John and Mindy, there will be no stationary sign because it's a moving operation, so there'll be that flashing either wet paint or line painting lead vehicle. Try to stay as far back as possible. Again, about 3 to 4 minutes to dry.
And you don't want to get that paint on your car
exactly,
either.
Yes.
All right, Allie,
Yes.
thank you.